Field moving back now. Couple of deliveries to go in this over.
255 for 4. To get, still 11 overs to go. In the commentary box now, Shivaramakrishnan is with Ranjit Fernando.
Thanks, Ravi. Looking good, India. Suresh Raina, the man when he picture, the super sub, so additional batsman. We have Irfan Pathan, Prakash Yadav, lots of batsmen left for India. Run rate required, just 4 and over. Good afternoon, Ranjit.
A very good afternoon to you, Shiva. It's been scintillating batting by Dhoni. If it was Sangakkara for Sri Lanka, it has been Dhoni all the way for India. And what an innings this has been. So the Sri Lankans just striving, just looking for another opportunity if there is one.
And also doing the right thing by bringing in fielders inside the ring against Venugopal Rao. He's the new man in. He's getting to bat for the first time in this series.
So Dravid, he certainly must be pleased with his batsman. So nothing really has gone wrong. He's put his finger right on the button all the time.
Again, Venugopal Rao was late on the delivery. It's been pretty expensive, Maruf, going for 40 in his first over, first 4 overs.
See, once again, the ball almost ricocheting back on the stumps. Game running away from the Sri Lankans, but stranger things have happened in games of cricket.
But they don't want to get bogged down at this stage. All Venugopal Rao needs to do is pick up a single and give Dhoni the strike. Bit of concern there for Parvez Maruf, getting close to the danger area. Hari Haran, the umpire, cautioning him. He's taking the ball away. He's gone to his partner, Billy Burden. Is there something wrong with the ball? This, I think, change of ball.
This ball has got scarred, as you could see. And the umpires giving the batsman the benefit of a change.
It does happen usually in the subcontinent between over number 35 and 40. Not too much of grass on the pitch, there is a good chance it could get discolored. Get one in similar condition, a lot whiter, maybe a touch harder, which is good for the batsman.
Yes, at times it does work for the bowler as well. If probably there is a little bit more movement or reverse swing on the ball that the newer one. And the Sri Lankans would hope for some sort of window, some sort of opportunity that can get a wicket. We'll need to try and narrow this, the 44 to win against the 63 balls.
Message across to Mahendra Singh Dhoni would be is to play till the very end. You need a well-settled batsman to bat right through. Venugopal Rao for the moment is struggling. You don't want another newcomer in.
And the very fact that Venugopal hasn't really had too much time at the centre in the earlier games, that's really what the Sri Lankans would be looking to bank on, force him into some pressure.
All in readiness. Maroof will continue. 3 balls remaining in this over. Over number 40. Good delivery. Good carry as well.
See, every dot ball is something that the Sri Lankans could cling on to. That's the last straw.
He's better off playing with the full face of the bat to mid-off. Struck it nicely but found Dilshan. He's a good fielder at the point area.
Unlike the batsmen who have spent time in the middle before in the series, Venugopal rather circumspect. Hits that firmly, but the Sri Lankans very alert.
Slower delivery. Will get off strike. Maybe something that the Sri Lankans wanted. 40 overs gone. It's 256 for 4. Chief Minister of Rajasthan watching the proceedings. And Niranjan Shah, Secretary of Saurashtra Cricket Association, also in the picture. Well, getting the single of the last ball of the previous over might have been intentional just to keep this man on strike, Venugopal Rao. Gone over the top, the sound was good, and the result even better.
Well, the pressure was on, but Venugopal Rao, he was up to it, getting up to the pitch of that delivery, hitting it straight over the long on boundary for 6. Again, very, very firmly struck. He was not going to be kept tied down. Good use of the feet, as you would say.
It will certainly relieve some pressure for Venugopal Rao. Moved slow through the air. That gave him enough time for the batsman Venugopal Rao to charge down the pitch.
Yes, it certainly was good response. There was a crowd was also getting a bit impatient with him. He wasn't really pushing the single. And he responded exceedingly well with 6 runs.
So Dhoni will be on strike. There's a lot of excitement when he's on strike.
There's plenty of chanting around asking him to go for the 6er.
A lot of young kids will certainly take up to the game. I mean, what's this today? Venugopal wants to, and he'll be running to the danger end. He is. Virendra Sehwag not responding. The throw's at the wrong end. There isn't an exit. No response from the umpire. We'll come back to that after this. 41 gone to 65 for 4. 4 runs remaining. Just under 4. 6 wickets in hand. Dhoni's been a star. 154, 130 deliveries. Still sitting very tight. A few tense faces in the crowd. That's nicely stroked. Venugopal is finding his touch. Like Ranjit mentioned, hasn't had an outing in terms of batting in the last 2 matches. But 2 good shots in 2 overs.
Oh, this young man's got talent, Venugopal Rao. And that really is an indication of that. Short and gives it the treatment past that gully fielder. The point, really.
The strike rate improving for Rao. Well, it could have been a tight call in the last over, the last ball of the previous over. Always a problem when you have a runner. Dhoni plays this one to long off. Venugopal wanted to. Just keep your eyes on Virendra Sehwag, extreme right. He doesn't want it, and Venugopal Rao was almost there. And he was running to the danger end, Venugopal Rao. And there was a big appeal, but Virendra Sehwag, despite the fact he was reluctant, was sold quite safely.
Yes, if Sri Lanka really cannot defend the 298, they certainly are in serious difficulty in the rest of the series, and their coach, I think his value will really be tested. They have to come up with some ideas. Mavanatapattu too. 30 to win in 51 balls. And there you are, Tom Modi. I'm sure many thoughts must be going through his mind.
I saw you having a chat with Tom Modi in the morning. He was expecting the ball to turn in the afternoon. We haven't seen too much of that. It's been a very good surface right through.
Yes, Shiva, it's a tough call for captains spinning tosses in situations like this under these conditions. There was an element of dampness, and the Sri Lankans took a little bit of time. There you are. There's Maruf gets a warning for running on the pitch. The umpires gave him an earlier warning, and he really hasn't been able to get off the strip, the danger area.
Something again for the coaches to work with. Shamit Nawaz was born. Now Maruf. 1 foot either side from the middle stump. And there is 5 feet. But after that, if you get onto that area, be cautioned, then warned. This man in the deep, just the single for Dhoni. Good delivery to end the over. 42 gone, 271 for 4. Chance to continue. Dhoni picking up another single, and he's on his way to achieving another milestone. The highest ever score by a wicketkeeper in a one-day international is by Adam Gilchrist. 172 was the Zimbabwe.
There you are. Those are the men who keep the scores. Dhoni, some discomfort, but you could see that it's a lot of grit and determination to go on. He realizes that he needs to stay to the end. He's seen Sangakkara do that for Sri Lanka. He's not going to be outdone. He's batted so well.
So keeper stays out. Again taking the bowler on. Dilshan had to cover quite a bit of ground to his right. Must be quite exhausting for Sangakkara and Dhoni.
There you are, Dilshan, very quick to react, but not quick enough.
Just 4 inside the ring. It's been quite fantastic. It's just changed gears. Dhoni is not trying for the big shots. Just being very sensible. Wants to play till the very end. Make sure a team wins. Goes 3-0 up. He's able to control his aggression, which is a very good sign.
Yes, that seems to be the maturity that the Indian players have acquired in the recent few games. You could see the determination to bat on and on. And that's something which I think augurs very well for Indian cricket.
.274 for 4. Continues. And Dhoni continues to pick up runs. There could be 2. Venugopal Rao charging for the first one. Comfortable in the end.
It's been a very dominant effort by the Indians. They've, despite having to defend or to chase a big total, have done it in style.
Almost carried, or did it carry? It's a difficult one for Maroon, but was it a drop chance?
He has pushed at that one, just dropping short. Need to have those catches sticking if Sri Lanka are to pull out something from the back here, from here.
Venugopal Rao was also concerned at the non-striker's end. He was diving back. Dhoni's had no problems whatsoever in picking up runs at will.
थोड़ा देर पॉज हो गया था, वो मतलब कुछ है वीडियो में 2-3-4 सेकंड का।
इसको काट देना।
क्यों?
कौन वेट करेगा इसे?
That was another knock to remember. It's been a good year for Dhoni, 2005.
The way he's going, if there's one man who could get a double hundred in a one-day game, it also could be Dhoni. One is usually accustomed to associating someone like Gilchrist, also coincidentally a wicket-keeper who probably could do that.
Adam Gilchrist by far the best wicketkeeper batsman ever in the history of the game. Sangakkara is not way behind. He's done extremely well. In fact, he did so well in the Super Series in the one-day games. And Mark Boucher, I don't know for what reason, figured in the six-day test match. Sangakkara should have been the man.
Absolutely. I think we've seen some curious or intriguing selections in that world team. Sangakkara certainly has been growing in stature. Could see that his development has been very, very consistent, and the maturity he's shown certainly puts him amongst the top wicketkeeper batsmen.
Definitely number 2 after Gilchrist. 77. Good delivery, 44 gone, 277 for 4. The blue one has not come down. Still going high and looking good till the very end. Not to take the credit away from the white one. Chandana into the attack. And Dhoni's cheeky this time. Should get 2 more.
You could see the Sri Lankans' heads drooping. That early interest, enthusiasm dying away. The captain really has a job to do here. They need to try and keep their spirits going. The odd shout from Sangakkara is all what we hear at this stage. The question is, where do the Sri Lankans go from here? How do they find resources to fill the gaps? The batting has really let them down, particularly the top order.
Yeah, in the first 2 games, the batsman let them down, and here, thought 298 was a good score. Jayasuriya hasn't fired because he gets them very quickly. Marwan Atapattu has not got runs. It's only been Sangakkara and today Jayawardena. He's hit it in the air. And if you want to guess where it lands, outside the boundary ropes. Most sixes by an Indian batsman in a one-day international, and this man is pure magic.
Or stand and deliver. Say, if one could say that he just can't move his feet, that is no problem whatsoever. Stays at one place and slams it over the long off.
Who says you can't hit a 6 if you're not balanced? Dhoni. And again, this is a miscue. And that's a rare sight. Hitting it in the air, but not outside the fence.
Looks as if he wants to finish it off in a hurry. 8 sixes, that's the record for India in one-day cricket. Overhauling Sachin Tendulkar and of 7.
Get the single, Venugopal Rao. Dhoni on 169 has a great opportunity to become the highest scorer in a one-day international, that is by a wicketkeeper. 172 by Adam Gilchrist versus Zimbabwe Hobart 2004. Still remains the highest score by a wicketkeeper. It's just 3 short. Man getting underneath it. But the ball clears the fence and he achieves a fantastic record. Mahendra Singh Dhoni There comes the highest run getter in a one-day international for a wicketkeeper, and that takes him to 175.
What sensational batting this is. Even the most ardent Sri Lankan supporter would acknowledge that there's nothing very much you could do under these circumstances. Clean hitting. And that's once again 6 maximum for Dhoni.
6 to win. Doesn't get it this delivery. Just the single to keep strike. 17 runs of the over. It's 294 for 4. So Mahendra Singh Dhoni has had a fantastic day here. The crowd in Jaipur at the Sawai Mansingh Stadium couldn't have asked for a better day. 298 by Sri Lanka, superb 100 by Sangakkara, and in reply, India need another 5 from 30 balls. Wilhara Fernando. No ball. Call from the straight umpire, so overstepping.
They've had their money's worth, the crowd. What wonderful cricket. Stroke play at its best here. Fine innings by Sangakkara. Only to be overdone, overshadowed by Dhoni. Played under different circumstances, but Dhoni's sixes stole the show.
9 sixes and 15 boundaries for Dhoni. Another no ball.
It would seem that the Sri Lankans have given up the ghost here. 2 no balls in succession. And the crowd asking for more from Dhoni. Would he finish it off with another sixer?
With one of them, Sehwag was home safely, making sure that he's unbeaten. 177 for Dhoni. And it's all paying off. For example, sent Pathan at number 3 in the first game in Nagpur. He played well. And here, needed a big score. Target 299, sent him Dhoni at the fall of Tendulkar's wicket. And what a way this man has reacted to the situation, Dhoni.
Shiva, it's interesting. You see, Irfan Pathan was a success batting at number 3, coming in to do the job at pinch hitter. I wonder what prompted the brains trust of the Indian team to use Dhoni on this occasion instead of Pathan.
Well, I just guess previous occasion when Irfan Pathan batted at number 3, India batted first. And here, with India chasing, they probably thought Dhoni was a better option because Tendulkar had gone early. And Tendulkar was in better form than Virendra Sehwag, so probably thought we need somebody who can get runs quickly. It's just a lot of choices, I guess.
Is whatever it is, I think everything that Dravid and Greg Chappell touches seem to be turning to gold. So why bother?
Try various combinations. It's all working at the moment. This kind of a situation, then you have few options. when they get further down the road, close to the World Cup, depending on the circumstances, depending on the attack.
Yes, this is why I think the Sri Lankans have got their problems. Sri Lankans have plenty of cricket to come. They've got the rest of the one-day series, 3-test series against India. Then they've got 4 one-day internationals in New Zealand, and then the one-day internationals in Australia. So they'll be under quite a bit of pressure, and from Modi and Mahendra, they'll have to put their thinking caps on to find a way to turn this on or turn this around.
They certainly won't be happy with the way he got out today, Rahul Dravid, but he will be a very satisfied man. Not an easy target, but Mahendra will be disappointed, in fact, to the extent that they could be demoralized. It's 297 for 4. So 2 required. 24 balls remaining.
How do you reckon Dhoni will finish this off? Do you think he's got a 6 in his mind?
Yes, he has a 6 on his mind. And that is exactly what he gets. His 10th sixer. What an innings! Magnificent innings by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. 183 not out of 145 balls, 15 fours and 10 sixers. Strike rate of 126.2. This is a magical effort. Awesome batting.
Oh, what an innings this has been. Oh, absolutely awesome. I would find it difficult to find words to describe this innings. Equals Sourav Ganguly's highest of 183. This really has been a great treat for this huge crowd. The Sri Lankans could only acknowledge it. There's nothing very much they could have done. So with an innings like that, you just have to watch. And there you are. That's the way he finished it off. Massive 6-over mid-wicket.
The star really made his impact when he got his first 100 against Pakistan. 148 it was. And here it's been outstanding. Everyone at the ground has enjoyed it. More so the Indian team. They are leading 3-0 in this Videocon Cup series. Greg Chappell and Rahul Dravid will be very happy with the team effort. Sachin Tendulkar, the man, first to go and congratulate Dhoni. The entire team.